Hey everybody, it's Alex here, and on today's episode of the YaBonks Show Live, I've got an exciting show for you today. Give me 1 second here just to make sure I've got everything set up correctly before I really dive into the fun stuff. We've got over $60 in giveaways today. I was just speaking with a very generous community member who wanted to remain anonymous, and they donated an extra $50 towards the giveaways today on top of my $10. So we're already up to $60 in giveaways for today's show. So stay tuned so you don't miss the giveaways. And if you aren't familiar with how that works yet, you can join the YaBonks Discord community, right? Link right down there, discord.gg/YaBonks. It's also pinned to the top of the YouTube live stream chat. And go in there. If you sign up for the members only section, then there is a giveaway 7-28-23 channel. Just put your name in there with the @ symbol, and then you'll be in all the giveaways for today. Now, if you aren't a YaBonks community member and you didn't put your name in there, that channel's been open all week, so people have been getting their entries in. If you want to just participate during the live show, wait for when I ask you a secret question at some point during the show. And if you answer that secret question in the live stream chat, I will enter you into the giveaways. Now, you do have to be present when I announce your name if you win the giveaway, unless you're a members only club member, in which case I know how to get a hold of you, no big deal. But if you are watching during the live stream and you win because you answered my secret question and I pick your name, then you have to be present when I say, "Are you here? Are you still watching?" You have to respond. Otherwise, I'll assume you've left the live stream and gone elsewhere, and then I will respin the wheel and pick a new winner in that case. So you don't want to miss that when I pick the winner, because we've had many people lose $50, $10 left and right these past few weeks from that exact situation. And then it ends up going to somebody else. So just want to let you guys know that. Now, we've got DeFi in the house and a bunch of other folks as well. DeFi says, "What's up, friends? How's it going, DeFi?" We got Billy Ilbello saying, "Yo, yo, yo." We've got Down Home Crypto with Serenity saying, "Happy Friday, crazy family. Go subscribe to Serenity's YouTube channel. If you haven't already, he's a fantastic YouTube content creator." Now, I've got, in addition to the giveaways today, I have a whole bunch of really exciting Animal Sanctuary updates, and I want to start it with this. Hey, we got Chris Cruz in the house, another YouTuber. Go check out Chris Cruz live on YouTube. Glad to have you here, Chris. Now, if you remember last week, we did a fun contest where we had a vote of which chicken at the Animal Sanctuary, the YaBonks Animal Sanctuary, which is a 501c3 registered nonprofit charity in the state of Florida, anyway, under a different name, which will be doxing that name very soon with a big fanfare and everything when I merge those brands together. But there's a whole process behind that. Anyway, for now, just know it as the YaBonks Animal Sanctuary, right? Anyway, so last week with the YaBonks Animal Sanctuary updates, we did a poll. We asked the viewers, which rooster looks the coolest with T-Rex arms? All right, we got little plastic T-Rex arms, and we put them on the roosters. It's a very logical thing to do at an animal rescue. All right, and this was an idea by Agata, one of our fantastic, very active community members, and she had this wonderful idea to do a vote to see who wins. Now, McGraw won the vote. McGraw, our Rhode Island Red Rescue Rooster, he won. However, later on, Henry, the Silky, he put on a grand display in his T-Rex arms. I'm going to show it to you right now. You have to see this, okay? You guys got to see this. It's magnificent. All right, here we go. Here is Henry. Look at this. This is slow motion, okay? Slow motion T-Rex arms. Oh my God. He's magnificent. Look at him. Oh my God. That is a dinosaur right there. Now, I'm tempted to just leave this running the entire show in the background. Look at this. This is, in my opinion, the most perfect YouTube content ever created. And this moment was captured by my wife, who has an eye for such things. All right. So this here is it's just the best, you guys. Look at him. All right, so I'll leave that going while I'm talking to you. All right, we've got Andrew Lim in the house. What is up, Andrew? Good to have you here. He's tuning in from Australia. DeFi said roosters and gooster. And then we've got SJ Leapy Koala saying crisp koala. Koalas are awesome. And DeFi said LMAO, those feet. Yeah, man, look at this. So this is probably the best $5 we ever spent. Best bang for our buck. The amount of entertainment we've gotten out of these T-Rex arms with the roosters, immeasurable at this point. And Andrew Lim says it is mesmerizing. It is. So I had to jump into that. I got into that early. I have a whole bunch of other Animal Sanctuary updates, but oh my gosh, I just had to show you guys this slow-mo T-Rex armed Henry the rescue rooster. What a fantastic bird he is. All right. I'll just kind of leave that going, and I'll play it randomly as I'm talking. I got the Sanctuary updates. Before I jump into those, I also want to just go over some other stuff. First, grab a drink. It's Friday night. Let's party. I'm going to drink some fizzy bubbly here. LaCroix. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it is I'm currently on a health kick, and I'm trying to get my six-pack back, and working out a lot. So low calorie drink, and that is refreshing. All right, now some other things. We have DeFi updates and crypto. I don't know if you guys have any specific crypto news that you want to talk about today. Let me know what is on your mind in the crypto world. Big breaking things in the news in general. Bitcoin is dipped back under 30K a little bit. So we're kind of just treading right around 30K, which is excellent in my opinion, getting us more time to accumulate Bitcoin and our other favorite altcoins for the next bull run, which I believe is going to be happening in the next 1 and 2 years. So position yourselves accordingly there. Be smart about it. Not financial advice. Yada, 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 all that. DeFi drama has been absurd lately. We've got the whole, Seifu snafu turning into justice token and Vulcan crap going on, blah, blah, blah. And then we got all that drama nonstop. I've been working with CoffeeZilla, actually, helping with his video on all that stuff. That's super exciting. Then we've also got, did you see the total shit show today on Dow King's channel with On-Chain Crypto, David from Titano, Switch, and now Rise, and Jason from Warfi, and now the project Rise, I guess. And they had just a total debate of debauchery. It was half of it was nonsense, just DeFi drama, just bickering and childish insults. It was hard to watch, but hard to look away. So that was super interesting today. I don't even know what to say about that. Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear if anybody else watched that too. That is a fantastic rooster, by the way. He's got the moves like Jagger. He's got the arms like a T-Rex. Dave, I said, haha, I still have not tried any of them. Are you talking about these? The LaCroix, man, they taste almost like nothing. But they've got a nice fizzy bubbly feeling to them. Sleepy Koala said, tell us some bizarre niche crypto thing you might have gotten involved in, if any. Oh, dude, where do I start on that? That's a loaded question. I'm in a whole bunch of bizarre niche crypto things. That's kind of my specialty, is doing fundamental analysis on small niche startup DeFi and crypto projects and businesses. So that's my whole niche right now. with my YouTube channel and my DeFi community, I do my best effort for extreme levels of due diligence and research to get the best AMA interviews as in-depth as possible, no matter how long they take, to get the most amount of information to find the true value proposition and the true risk reward profile for whatever project or business I am analyzing for my audience. Now, I try to do this as objectively as possible. However, sometimes I like what I'm hearing and I personally get excited. I always disclaim to the audience if I'm excited about a project because something sounds cool to me. Because I'm a human being. If I like something, I'll like it. If I don't like it, I won't like it, right? And I'm always going to try to be transparent about those feelings with you guys so that way you guys can separate my influence emotionally from the information I'm trying to disseminate to you to help you make the most informed decisions possible. All right. Now, with that being said, some of the interesting projects that I've personally put money in lately, I threw $300 into KERC, who I interviewed like a month ago before they even went to pre-sale. I got in on a private sale round with them through their D-Hedge partnership. So I chucked $300 in there. So that one looks interesting to me, and I'm taking a flyer on it. So $300, it's not going to break the bank if I lose it, but if it does well, then maybe I'll double it or more in a year. Who knows? So that was a play I just took recently. Lamona was a cool one I just interviewed. I did not put money into that one. I did want to, though, and I wanted to get one of those NFTs, but the budget has been tight right now with the animal sanctuary. So currently I'm working basically around the clock to help make extra money to allow myself to keep playing more DeFi plays. I also don't go all in into anything. I diversify a little bit here or there. Another really fun play that I think could be huge that I got into a few months ago that should come to fruition in the next month or two is Layer 1X blockchain. I did an awesome AMA with Machu from the Layer 1X team, along with AJ from EMP Money and Jake from Dex Finance, and they are building the Layer 1X DEX on their flagship DEX on that blockchain. It's going to be really interesting to see how that plays out. That one's been worked on for like 3+ years at University of Western Australia by like over 100 different academics, PhD students, and staff members at that university. And it's finally coming into fruition. And I put like $1,300 into that thing. So that's a big position for me personally. I'm not a millionaire yet out here like some of my contemporaries. I'm getting there slowly but surely, one step at a time. Hopefully next bull market, a lot of us go to that 6 and 7 figure net worth range. Bull markets is where that magic happens, but these bear markets are where you slowly position yourselves. And I just want to make sure that I reiterate, diversify. Don't go all in into anything. All right. That way, if something goes awry, you can keep playing the game and you are not out of the game. If you completely strike out of the game and you get rug pulled for all of your bag, you're gonna be like broken down inside and you won't want to play anymore. You know what? Because you're gonna have to go make all this money again, bring it back in. Just diversify. If you take a hit, it's like only 5% of your bag or whatever. You keep going. You got 20 other bags in play, and if one of them goes 10, 100x, like you've won. That's incredible. It's like VC investing in Silicon Valley. That's how I see this DeFi space. This is the new, golden era of like the web gold rush of the 1990s and early 2000s. This is the next biggest thing. Web3, whatever you want to define that as. Blockchain technology, decentralized finance, this whole fintech startup space we've got going right now. It's the best. So those are some big ones I'm excited about. I've also got a big bag rolling into the Kyoto blockchain launch. So we'll see how that turns out. Still waiting to see more information coming out about that one. I don't know yet. Keep my fingers crossed. I've got a big bag still farming in MDB. That one's making me a couple bucks a day right now. and the price is pretty cheap at the moment. So they're burning tokens like crazy. And I'm just kind of accumulating from my LP farming. And then I'm also farming over on DBX.finance still. Now, the APRs on DBX.finance have dropped significantly since I first told you guys about it. Now, I know a lot of us were making 3-4% for those first weeks, and then 1-2% for the next following weeks. Now I'm making like, 30-40% APR on my Ethereum and USDC LPs, which is amazing still. But like I was raking it in there, like making 50 to $100 a day just on that new DEX. It was a riskier play. I don't really know the team, so I gave heavy disclaimers, but it paid off well for me. I made I did pretty well off that one in just like a month or two, and I'm still going to keep farming it for a while. And they're compounders. Be careful on that one, though, just because I've never interviewed the team. I don't even know if they're doxxed. I think they got KYCs and audits and all that. They've got audits, but like, careful. That was me doing a super high risk play, in my opinion. Okay. I did some cool Dex Vault plays for a while there. I recently moved that out and put that into DBX.finance. What else am I playing? I'm still trying to play Drip. My Drip faucet is down a lot since I got into it last year, but I'm just like claiming. If it dips down big time in price, I'll do a compound, and then I'll claim. I'm trying to claim and recoup some of my investment before that thing keeps trickling on down. Just looking at the trend, it's DDD or whatever, drip drop draw, who knows, man. I don't have much trust for that ecosystem personally, and what they say they're going to do. All right, let me catch up. So did that answer your question, Sleepy Koala? I've got a whole bunch of other plays too. Fraction mining, I've got NFTs that should start paying off. They're Bitcoin NFTs. That gives me exposure to their hashing power. Same with like Hydro Whales. I've got a Hydro Whale, and that's been paying off a couple bucks a month. I've been claiming in Bitcoin and USDC, I think. I just cashed out of Project 79, and I did pretty well on that. I put in like $1,000, and I probably got out like $1,300 or $1,400. So that was pretty cool. And I need to do some more research on what they're turning into now before I make the decision to put more money into Burlcore or whatever their like mining thing is. I'm behind on all that news. There's so much information. Also, I'm about to put some money into Spartan Bitcoin mining, an SEC registered Bitcoin startup that I've been talking with the founder all the time lately on the phone, kind of helping him navigate the YouTube crypto space, because there's a lot of shadiness out here. So he's like, hey, I know you know a lot of people out here, who's real, who's not, who's trustworthy, yada, 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 and just kind of helping him learn the lay of the land. He's a really nice guy. I'll be doing an interview with him at some point about his SEC registered Bitcoin mining company. So that's super exciting. SEC registered company is kind of new for my channel, because normally we're just like off in total DeFi land. Anyway, hope that answers your question, Sleepy Koala. I've got a whole bunch more, but I could go on forever about this. Serenity said, it's like watching a car wreck in slow motion, LOL. And I'm guessing you're talking about that Dow King on-chain crypto, David from Titano and Jason from Warfi debacle today. Oh my goodness. It was nuts. DeFi said, yeah, the water. Yes, the carbonated water, basically. DeFi said, people lining up to have their eyeball scanned for OpenAI's CEO's WorldCoin crypto digital ID. Hell no. Hell to the no. Please don't do that. Gosh, that reminds me of like the TSA's like expedited program where you can like walk straight through. And you have to like scan your eyeballs, man. I don't know about that. You know, I'm sure they've already somehow captured all that stuff when they take like our driver's license pictures. They probably got our retinas all scanned already. Who knows, man? Don YXD said, have you seen Dow King live with Oliver David? I did. Yes. I watched that today while working outside, or I listened to it at least. And man, what a shit show that whole thing was. It was crazy. DeFi said Prism blockchain coming soon too. You know, I don't know anything about Prism blockchain, so I'll have to look into that one. Don XYD said, why True Seeker investors voted for not to invest in KRC. I have no idea what is going on with True Seekers, so I'm not sure. I didn't even know there was a vote or anything like that. But KERC, like I said, I put $300 in that. I like John, the founder there. I speak with him a lot about kind of just DeFi stuff in general and business, like accounting kind of stuff, which is weird. When you're in this space and you're talking with these like business owners, project managers, you have a lot of access to highly intelligent, knowledgeable folks. And I oftentimes, when I'm researching something, I will just reach out to somebody that I know is an expert on something and pick their brain. Like Snorky Pie, the KERC developer. He's a brilliant Web 3 developer and Web 2 developer, database guy, long career in software engineering. He's somebody I ask about smart contracts sometimes, at least recently, and same with like Keith from Nexus War and Lazarus Pit and all that. And like John from KERC, he's very knowledgeable about managerial accounting and things like that, and running businesses. So I've asked him for some help in terms of like, hey, if you're analyzing a company and a company valuation, how would you do it in this situation? He's super knowledgeable on that stuff. So that's super cool. Hey, we got Clash in the house with a super chat. Clash super sticker, $4, and it's a parent character exaggeratingly stretching his arms forward to offer a cup of coffee. Thank you for the cup of coffee, Clash. I am highly caffeinated right now, by the way. I've been burning the candle at both ends this week because Kelly has been out of town visiting her family. So I've been running the animal sanctuary solo and trying to juggle my business. So I've been doing 20+ hour days and not sleeping like barely at all. So a lot of coffee to kind of help me keep going, I guess. So thanks for the coffee, Clash, and the super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, we got it in the house saying, hi guys, happy Friday. Happy Friday, Agata. So happy to see you here. Greetings to all you Norwegians. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you're staying warm over there. I was just looking at a picture of Norway in one of my giant atlases. I have these giant, beautiful color atlases with these huge maps. I got them for like 50 cents at a library throwaway sale, and I was looking at Norway and Denmark and Sweden and just beautiful, and Finland and all, like, it's just beautiful up there. Super cool. Anyway, I'm a nerd. Let's see. DeFi said, Don, doubt it has anything to do with KERC. People sick of truth seekers in general. Interesting. And then DeFi said, Pavan enters the chat. Now I understand that reference because I'm a high level community member in BroodFi Discord server. Shout out to the BroodFi community. Fantastic people there. A lot of hard-working investigators, especially a lot of ones that work behind the scenes, and you don't really hear them speaking publicly much. But the work they do is invaluable in the space to try to find rug pullers and legit scammers. Where like Stable Fund, for instance, that was one of the biggest rug pulls in recent history in our space. And the work done by BroodFi there was invaluable and incredible. And I want to shout out them, and same with the Seifu stuff that's been going on. The work they've done there has been fantastic. I've been working with CoffeeZilla and the BroodFi team with a lot of that stuff. So really high level knowledge and intelligence in that space. Not just the people. You'll see people talking a lot in there, but a lot of them come in there for the drama. But like the ones that don't talk that much are a lot of them in the secret investigation channels doing the heavy lifting. I'm telling you, the work there's thousands of man hours of work going in there to clean up the space, make it a better space for everybody, which is what I want, because I want this to be a safe place to work in. I want this to be a safe place for me to be able to make content about. I want to be able to interview cool business owners, developers, and entrepreneurs without worrying about stepping on a mine in this minefield of potential scammers or con artists, right? I don't want regulation, by the way. I don't want the SEC to come in here and tell me what I can and can't do, or the government, this or that. I want to be able to make my own destiny, follow my own, moral guidelines in building my business. But again, I don't want to risk talking to somebody that sounds good up front and they check out on all my due diligence, but then something comes out later that they are a scumbag or something, and then I have to deal with the flack from that. So BroodFi is a place that is like a watchdog group that kind of holds these people to account, even if they are super slick. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a free speech zone, so there's a lot of shit talking in there, right? And that's cool. Free speech is the best. Keep it clean, people, though. No threats, no violence, stuff like that. It's not cool. Like I said, safe workspace. Some of these developers and project owners, people call them scammers or criminals or send them death threats. Some of them might not be. So, keep the death threats to a minimum or not at all, preferably. And let's just work together to clean up the space and find who we can and can't trust out here, and then try to raise those people up. And then we all kind of rise up together in this awesome space, because I love DeFi. I love playing in these projects and investing in these small startup companies. I hate getting rug pulled, though. And I would like to minimize that as much as possible, especially because I love making content and interviewing people in this space. So the less minds in this minefield, the better it is for people who like to work out here. And we need people to work out here in this industry. I want people to be so comfortable working out here in DeFi, not only making content, not only talking about projects, but making projects, leading projects, starting businesses, starting companies, doing marketing, doing graphic work, doing community management, being advisors and consultants, doing development work, writing code, doing testing, doing deployments, all this stuff. I want people to work out here fully doxxed publicly with no fear of somebody coming and breaking their legs because they ended up working with somebody that they didn't know was going to betray them later. It's treacherous out here, right? And that's why people are scared to show their face like this, right? I've gotten over that fear myself because I'm a crazy person and might be a little reckless, hence the heavy caffeine use and no sleep. But I do what I got to do to make my animal sanctuary work and to support my family. So, and in doing so, I want to be able to work out here in the field that I love. As a software engineer myself, I love this DeFi, Web3, fintech space. It's the coolest thing since sliced bread or since the internet. And I'm not going anywhere, but at the same time, I want to feel comfortable out here and not think that if I talk to the wrong person accidentally, then somebody's going to show up at my doorstep and blow my brains out. That's not cool to think about. So anyway, if you guys are out here and something happens, like a rug pull, or I don't know, you don't like how somebody did something, use reason and logic and debate. Vote with your dollars. Vote with your attention. So if somebody's over here and you don't like them, you think they're doing things wrong, just ignore them. Don't give them your money, and just they'll fade away. Now, if somebody is out here and they're doing something cool, you like how they do things, you like their values, you like how they do things with integrity or transparency or whatever, vote with your attention. Give them views, likes, comments, support, say nice things, and vote with your dollars. If you're going to invest in DeFi projects, chuck a few bucks towards their project to help support their business, because then the good projects out here will survive and the scammier ones won't get the money that they need to survive. Because at the end of the day, it's all about money and attention out here. So let's all try to use community goodwill and collectiveness to vote with our dollars. It's free capital society, and that's the best way to make things move out here. All right, dude, DeFi, you got me off on a tangent, bro. I'm gonna have to play slow motion dragon dinosaur chicken again. Agata said, I hope I didn't miss much. Henry Soros looking good. Thank you, Agata. He is looking good. That's a fine ass chicken, very powerful, very beautiful dinosaur creature. And he is he's lucky to be alive thanks to our generous community. He was actually sponsored by Joel Jeds. You might know him long ago. So last year, actually, it was Henry's 1 year anniversary here at YaBonks Animal Sanctuary. And yeah, happy 1 year, Henry. It's been fantastic, you know, taking care of you, buddy, and getting to know him. So thanks, Jeds, for initially sponsoring Henry and all your generous donations, everybody else since then, to help us pay for his blueberries and his corn and peas and his chicken food and his T-Rex arms and everything like that, and his vet bills and stuff. So thank you guys. He's got a long life ahead of him, hopefully, with us here. So DeFi said layer 0. So I'm guessing you're referencing Prism from your earlier comment. Prism apparently is a layer 0 blockchain. Interesting. I'll have to check that out. Chris Cruz live said that was a crazy live. Yeah, that live stream earlier with Dow King and OnChain and David from Titano and Jason from Warfi, absolutely absurd. I mean, entertaining as hell. Don't get me wrong, but I did not get much useful information out of it other than some laughs, really. And I don't know. Maybe that's worth it. You know, at the end of the day, we're all looking for some entertainment out here. Thus, I have Henry over here and dinosaur arms, right? Now, Don said, give us your thoughts about Dow King live, please. Yeah, so as I was saying, total shit show. I didn't get much out of it information-wise. I don't even know what the point of it was, really. I have no idea what the point of that show was. I guess it was just for attention to cause some drama and get that conversation going, but turned out to be a lot of yelling and insults. So I didn't really understand what the debate was about. Just everybody in there basically calling each other scammers. And nobody had read anybody's white papers about each other's projects. So they didn't even know what they were talking about when they were calling each other's projects scams, because they were like, well, tell us how it's a scam. Did you read the white paper? Fuck no, I didn't read the white paper. No, blah, blah, blah. And they just kept going back and forth like that. And I'm just like, what am I watching? But every once in a while, it's just fun to watch a total shit show like that. It's like I'm watching Jerry Springer or Maury. Maury's better than Jerry Springer, in my opinion. Maury says that's a lie. Anyway, all right, carrying on. Don YXC said MDB took a big hit. Yes, it sure did. It looks like some whales sold their bags recently, so it's down at about 6. Is it 6 cents or no? 0.006. So I think that's about where I bought in, was between 5 and 7 cents. So I've been farming it all the way from that all the way up to like 16, 17, 18, and all the way back down. So I've been making money in the LP this whole time, and I don't plan on selling either. So I'm just going to keep farming the LP and stacking up my MDB tokens, and they're burning like crazy, deflating the token supply. And I have faith in the team, Danny and them over there. And I guess Foxify's revenue will be a portion of it going back to MDB, which was the MDB Treasury being one of their big initial investors. So that should provide even more continuing revenue streams for buybacks and burns to support the price. So, yeah, that's how I feel about MDB. I'm not too worried, though. The chart's still pretty healthy, if you ask me. It's, you know, up and to the right, and then it's come back down. And it looks like if you look at the support on the MDB slash USD and the MDB slash BNB side, it does look like they're keeping it around that support level. And by they, I mean the treasury and the team and stuff, and using that to buy and burn it on the cheap right now. So interesting strategy there by Danny and company. So I'm keeping an eye on it, though. I'm always watching these things like a hawk. If it tanks like super hard, I'll bail and cut. Luckily, I'm still up, so I could cut my losses at pretty low and still be okay. But I'm going to just keep farming it, and I'm not in a rush to sell that position. So I'm just going to keep accumulating. And then I think over the next 6 months or so, especially once BNB starts coming up near the next halving, I think I'll be sitting pretty if Danny and team keep executing as they have been. So yeah, but like every project has ebbs and flows. MDB is over a year old. So they're one of the longest standing DeFi projects out here in the bear market that has been profitable for me. So Don said, you going to invest in Brian Legend's new project? Fuck no, absolutely not. That's absurd and blasphemous, if you ask me. So, dude, oh my gosh, Brian calling himself the Yomp God and getting in this whole weird cult like thing, man. Out, hell no, I'm staying far away from that. Not touching that with a 10-foot pole, man. Don said, CoffeeZilla will be releasing a video about Brian Legend next week. I don't know the timeline. Coffee said it's a lot of information to parse through and put together. So, you know, there's been a lot of hands involved in helping organize some of that stuff. So I don't know the timeline on that. DeFi said, yeah, behind the scenes at Brood is always on fire and deep in analysis. Yes, it is. It's a fantastic place, really. The stuff that I see behind the scenes there is high level investigative work, and it's really good. DeFi said, yomp, LOL. Chris Crew said, I think I'll pass on the King of the Egg Yolks project. Yeah, me too, Chris. Me too. DeFi said, go and Brew to look at the contract analysis for Yomp and then run. I haven't even seen that one. Croc said, LOL, a shit show is an understatement. And he said, drama is the only thing keeping DeFi alive. I do love the drama. I'll be honest. It's fun as long as everybody keeps it clean. And you know, there's no like threats of violence and all that. Some shit talking and banter is always entertaining though. I'll give you that. Now, DeFi said, why read any white papers when the community can tell you LFG and moon time all day long? Man, you're right. Now, in some instances, like in the bull market, that was all you needed for most of these was people just, if a community sentiment was so bullish and you knew that buy pressure was just not going to stop, you could ride that wave for a few hours, a few days, get in, get out with like a 10, 20, 30% gain and like do that week after week in these projects. Now you do risk getting rug pulled and stuff like that left and right. But, and that's why I guess you want to read the white papers and audits and stuff. But I agree. Community sentiment is important and analyzing that is tricky. So you can look at a community and you can see, are they real people? Are they people I recognize? Do I see these people in other DeFi Discord servers or Telegram servers? If there's nobody there I recognize, I run. I know a lot of people out here. I know thousands of people at this point by name. And if I'm in a server and they've got 2,000 members and I don't know anybody in there, it's a scam. I'm out, right? And it's a bunch of bots talking to themselves. Hell no. Run. Yeah. Now, if you're in a community and there's real people in there and they're like LFG or we're going to the moon, Lambos for everybody. I sometimes think that can be a good thing, but you've got to be very careful to remove yourself from the mob groupthink and look at the echo chamber from outside. And then you can analyze the actual fundamentals of that project and what they're doing. And then you can say, okay, they've got a good project and they've got a cult-like echo chamber community. That's a good thing because that means those people are just going to keep chucking money into this and putting buy pressure on it. So you can play that to your advantage if you stay vigilant and do not drink the Kool-Aid. Okay. So, yeah, but that can be a good thing if you know what you're looking for in the right situations and you have the right strategy for how to play those cults and those echo chambers. But be careful because a lot of them are fake engagement. So oftentimes you will see fake comments in Discord and Telegram servers, YouTube videos, Twitter posts that say all that stuff. And it's just bots or paid groups and call centers type that do this, where it's a bunch of people doing this for a few dollars a day. So be careful and, always use your critical thinking to analyze what you're seeing and reading and ask yourself, is this normal? Is this real? Is this a sham? Or are these people drunk on the romantic idea of getting rich quick in whatever this thing is? And if that's the case, then you can play that to your advantage. Like Titano back in the day. I played that to my advantage. There was a fervent, a fever of activity in there. And people were just like YOLOing so much money into this. And same with Seifu back in the day. And heck, they still got a cult-like mentality in some of those places. But man, early on in Titano, I put in like $3,000, turned it into like over 10 grand just in just like a few weeks. Cause like people were just going nuts in there, just chucking insane amounts of money at this thing. And I rode that and I started DCAing out when I saw like the fever pitch climaxing, if you will. It had reached like a pinnacle of excitement. And when it's that, when people are FOMOing that manically, it's just like in the bull cycles. You might want to start thinking about DCAing out because you want to buy when there's blood in the streets and all that. You know, when there is fear, you want to buy. And when there's greed and it's overwhelming, then you want to start maybe looking to exit your positions. If you are in that kind of a play, it's all situational, of course, but just some ideas there. Austin Clark said, "Hey, cuties, how you doing, cutie?" And Croc said, "Austin, my man, what's up?" DeFi said, "Austin Clark, yo, yo, yo." Austin Clark said, "What's up, Croc? Hope you're doing well, man." And quick story about Austin Clark. He won $50 on last week's show. I did a $50 giveaway courtesy of Lamono, very generous team over at Lamono. And Austin, I'm like, "Dude, Austin, what's your wallet address? I'm trying to send you this money." And he was like, "Donate it to the animal sanctuary on my behalf." And I just want to say thank you, Austin. That was a super generous thing for you to do. I didn't know if you wanted me to keep that anonymous or not, but super generous. Just want to give a shout out to Austin for doing that. Crypto Bernie said, "Quite great words." Hey, thank you, Crypto Bernie. I appreciate that, man. Croc said, "Healthier than ever, buddy. Cancer-free, growing my hair back and gaining muscle." I'm glad to hear that, man. Austin Clark said, "What's up, Dave?" Who else we got here? We got Els 59 years ago. Said, "Hello, legend." Austin Clark said, "Croc, congrats, dude. So good to hear." And then Els 59 years ago said, "Shout out me." Shout out to you, Els 59 years ago. It's an interesting name. DeFi said, "I like profanity and memes. The more the better. Makes DeFi entertaining." Yeah, I do too. I try to be, I try to be a better version of myself all the time. However, one thing I've always struggled with is having a potty mouth. I talk like a sailor, and I curse a lot. So if I'm dropping F-bombs and this and that, that's because I'm speaking so freely that I do not filter my language. So I apologize if that offends anybody. I know Proverbs in the Bible tells me differently. However, that's, like I said, one thing that I always struggle with. I also like profanity and memes. Shame on me. All right, Croc said, "Austin Clark, appreciate it, Bubba. How's the trading going?" Also, yeah, if you guys didn't know, Austin Clark now has a new YouTube channel called AC Trades on YouTube. Go check him out. Crypto Bernie said, "Have you seen Monstro Siege new project and Taylor Capital?" I've seen Monstro Siege. I don't know all the specifics about it, but I know some of the people involved, like Keith Bussey, otherwise known as OX Various from Nexus War, and he's a brilliant developer. Really, he's a brilliant engineer and super nice guy, like super nice, generous guy. He's donated to the animal sanctuary. He's always supported me and like my animal rescue stuff. He's been in animal rescue work for a long time. I really like Keith. He's a super swell guy. And I know he's working on Monstro Siege with Gabo, and Gabo's also a really nice guy, always been super kind to me. So just based on that, I know nothing about the project. I think it's like a lottery game or something. I don't want to misspeak on the technical aspects of it because I don't know. I haven't had time to read the white paper, but I like the team. Gabo and Keith are great folks, in my opinion. From what I've seen so far, they've been wonderful. So I just want to give a shout out to those guys. Go check out their project, Monstro Siege. I normally don't do shout outs for projects like that, but because they are such good guys and been so good to me personally, I want you guys to go check them out. Okay, maybe someday I'll do something with them. With Monstro Siege. I do not know about Taylor Capital though. I know nothing about it. DeFi just sent me a hilarious meme. I don't even know how to react to this dude in my DMs, bro. What in the hell am I looking at? Oh, geez. All right. Focus. Don XYD, YXD said, Austin Clark, where is my live, Austin? And DeFi said, that's how Sphere was too. And yes, Sphere also had a very cult-like mentality. That community was fervent and wild. I remember my one buddy, he was a Photon Storm. You guys know Photon Storm? He used to run that one big Titano Forks. You know Titano Forks, that website and Discord server. It later became something else, but it would like catalog all the different Titano Forks that came out, and I played a whole bunch of them, made money. Great website, great developer. Anyway, that guy also is a great JavaScript game developer. Made one of my favorite game frameworks called Phaser.io. Anyway, I used to make a lot of JavaScript games with his library, including Bit Fighters with my buddy Zach. So 7 years ago, we used Phaser.io to make the prototype for Bit Fighters, and it's still, I believe, using Phaser.io on the front end. Anyway, Sphere. Photon Storm put like a few $1,000 into it, and it ran up to over $100,000. His bag was over $100,000, dude. And I think he held, and it went all the way back down. And those are one of those situations where it's like, if it seems too good to be true, because the community is so fervent and they have the fever pitch of excitement and a frenzy of buying that's unrealistic and unsustainable. If your gains are so good, take profits, please. Start DCAing out, at least get your initial off the table and just start selling a little bit every single day until you are out, because all of a sudden you're going to go from that $100,000 back down to $1,000. And you are going to be kicking yourself in the ass thinking, what did I do? Ooh, this is going to keep you up at night. Seriously. Good example, Dave. And Dave said, jump between all three of those. LOL. Yes, exactly. I know a lot of people that made a bunch of money because they knew how to play those projects when they had that activity. And Down Home Crypto Serenity said, thanks, Austin. That's awesome. And Austin said, Don, Monday. I think he's talking about that live stream. Austin Clark said, trading is doing good, man. This is week 8 within the Wolfpack trade group. And this is our 7th green week. 7 green weeks, 1 break even week. Hey, that is awesome. Great work, Austin. I am also in that Discord server, the Wolfpack trade group. Go check it out. I'm not sure if it's a public group. I do know I'm in there, though. I'm in 200 Discord servers. I'm always at my limit. DeFi said LMAO. Croc said, I can only get so erect, Austin. Amazing results, man. And he said, did a 55K 10x long and XRP. The second the news broke, it wasn't deemed a security. That 90% run-up was the only trade I needed to recoup everything I ever lost in DeFi. Amazing trade. That is incredible. And yeah, that news about XRP not being a security is huge. It's huge for DeFi in general. It's going to be a crazy bull run for a lot of people. So I'm saying get positioned now in a bunch of different things. Most importantly, Bitcoin, in my opinion. Let me show you. I got my lucky silver Bitcoin coin. I flip this when I need to make hard decisions on life. All right. And that's called decision making right there. So yeah, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, BNB, Matic, Arbitrum, a whole bunch of them, Cardano, And those are just like the major altcoins. There are some other ones like, don't get too crazy with your exposure in my opinion, but putting a little bit into some of these, top 100s, some of these AI coins, these metaverse coins, stuff like that could also be very lucrative. Some of the different Web3 gaming tokens. Now those are so speculative though, and that they could go to zero out of nowhere on you. So be careful on those, but diversify your portfolio accordingly. Like, have your biggest positions in the safest things like Bitcoin, like stables. So that way, and it's important to have stables in your portfolio, by the way, dry powder for strategic opportunities. If you see a huge crash and it's fake, it's an overreaction from some kind of news, having a bunch of cash on hand to capitalize on those situations can be extremely lucrative. So even though you're sitting in cash and you're thinking, man, this BUSD or USDC, it's not making me anything right now. However, say like when USDC went down 10 or 20%, it depegged a little bit. If you bought if you started buying that up on that dip and you knew it was coming back to $1, you'd make such easy gains like overnight, and then you're right back in cash. So yeah, keep dry powder for those situations, or like that XRP play. Some people rode that wave as soon as that news came out and made a fortune. Man, I started accumulating XRP around 20 cents. I've been an XRP bull since 2017. So I've been waiting for this moment for like 5 years almost, for this SEC court case, man. So for me, it's finally like this hurdle is out of the way and it can keep plowing along. So that's really exciting for me. Croc said, gotta feed the chickens and goats. You know it, man. It's my life out here. My mission in life, take care of these rescued animals and rescue as many more as I can with my wife. That's our mission in life. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make as much money in crypto and YouTube and Twitter and Discord and entrepreneurship, affiliate marketing, anything I have to do, anything I can do to make as much money as possible and funnel it into animal rescues and animal sanctuaries, because that is my calling in life. We don't have children, and we can't have children. So our legacy is going to be this nonprofit charity, animal rescue, animal sanctuary. I want this thing to carry on long after I'm dead. So I need to make a huge trust fund, a giant nest egg to keep this bitch rolling hundreds of years into the future. I need $100 million in this nonprofit's trust fund to keep this operation going long after I'm dead. Keep saving these animals, keep taking care of innocent chickens like Henry, whose previous owner got Alzheimer's and had to go to a long-term care facility. And this was her beloved house chicken. This chicken sat on her lap every day and watched TV with her. And then she got so bad, she had to go to a care facility where she couldn't bring her beloved pet with her. And the family was so distraught, they flew all the way down from New York to bring Henry to our sanctuary, where we took him and we care for him, we pay for him, we take care of his medical costs, his food and everything. And because of this sanctuary and this work we're doing, like, Henry has a chance at life. And T-Rex arms, right? Like, and also, Gladriel here. Let me show you, like, Gladriel. Look at this sweet girl. Or Ike. Look at Ike here. He had a broken spine, and now, after years of rehab and hard work and a ton of medical bills, we've gotten to the point where he can walk in a wheelchair, and now he can walk without it. And he's developed a way to kind of bound around like a bunny rabbit now, where he can walk again. And he used to not be able to walk. And this is the work we're doing here, saving every animal that needs a chance, that needs a better life. Anyway, you guys don't get me started on that. I'll get going. Andrew Lim has been mulling that over for a while, actually. And Andrew Lim said you should create an NFT for each of the animals you save, and that could go to an individual Save Me fund. And then we can see how much donation each saved animal attracts. And that is actually something we have in the works. we've been talking about that for about a year and a half now. And one of the reasons I'm building this YouTube channel and this DeFi marketing platform is to build as big of a following and as big of a community as I can on YouTube, Discord, and Twitter, and wherever else I can, mainly those three right now, and just build up a real community of people who actually care about rescuing abused and neglected animals and caring for them, and people who like DeFi and crypto in general. And because those people are going to have all this money from all their gains in the next bull run and are going to be like, oh, I'm feeling generous. I want to do something nice that makes me feel good. I want to donate to a cause, right? And I've got a cause here, an animal rescue. There are other people that, help children in need as well. Like, so there's going to be so many opportunities for us to do good through crypto and DeFi without having to get our hands, mixed up with like governments and different agencies. Like certain governments around the world, they'll take a portion of your donations for themselves. There are certain countries that do that. Also, some of these really large charities that are so big that 90% of the donations go to general and administrative fees. So office workers' salaries and things like that. And only 10% actually goes to the cause itself. And that's why Kelly and I, my wife, we're trying so hard to make this as transparent as possible to show you guys that each animal we care for, what the expenses are, where your donations are going. So that way you guys see every single dollar goes to the animals. All the money I make, all the money my wife makes goes to the animals. Like we barely can pay our own bills here. Honestly, like we put all our money into the sanctuary and stack up the credit cards, and then it's just a battle. That's our mission. It's exciting, and it's growing and growing and growing. And I just want to win so big that money won't even be an issue for that stuff, and we can just funnel just millions of dollars into this, honestly. And we're already doing probably over six figures a year into animal rescues and facilitating not only the animals here, but also facilitating rescues in other terrible situations, like abuse situations, and finding them medical care and proper homes and things like that. So anyway, that's exactly, Andrew, something we've been planning. So that's in the pipeline. And my goal is to build the size of these platforms and the reach as big as possible before the next bull run. Because when that bull run comes, I will be able to leverage this platform to a very high degree, depending on how large I've grown this. So if I have, if I started from scratch in the bull run and I had 0 subscribers, I probably wouldn't be able to do much. But I've got 5,000 subscribers on YouTube now, and say the bull run comes and I've got 10,000 or something, we could potentially raise millions of dollars and fund our animal rescue for the rest of our lives here. And then, like, instead of paying every single dollar that I ever make, we don't have a retirement plan. Our retirement plan is, in God's hands, essentially, right? All our money goes into this thing. So I would like it to get to the point where we could raise millions of dollars through something just like that. And we've got all sorts of awesome ideas. A lot of smart people like you, Andrew, and some others here have come up with some awesome ideas around that concept. And when we launch this later on in the future, we're going to do it using this platform I've grown in this community as a springboard to take it to the highest level as possible, to get the maximum gain, to capture the most amount of value, to make it the most useful it can for our mission, which is to give better lives to these animals, right? And if we can get millions of dollars in the nonprofit charities coffers and then never have to worry about where we're going to get the money to buy hay this month, where are we going to get the money to pay for this animal surgery this month, where are we going to get the money to pay for the fencing for this pasture this month, we won't ever have to worry about that again. That's my plan. And I'm using this whole crypto thing, which is, that next S curve, that next huge wave in our lives. And we're going to ride that as best we can and springboard up that to then do this to the biggest degree as possible And I'm trying to do it as ethically as possible without fucking people over. Excuse my language, but I don't want to be out here scamming people like some other folks do to make quick money. We've seen it time and time again. I won't name names, but I won't say names. You guys, you can, I'm sure you can think of plenty of examples. I don't want to do that because that's such a short-term strategy. First off, right? You ruin your reputation one time, it's done. Second off, it's wrong. Like, how do you sleep at night? Third, how can I help animals if I'm in jail, right? So fuck that. But fourth, if I do this right, then like I can sleep at night, right? And I can fund my animal rescue and charity, and other people can do that too. That's the beauty of this. We can all fucking do good things with our crypto gains. Imagine half the people watching this. I'm assuming half the people watching this have exposure to crypto. Next bull run, I bet you a lot of us become millionaires. And all of us are going to be like, I have all this money now. What am I going to do with it? I don't need money anymore, so I don't need to chase money to be happy. I bought a Lambo. Didn't really make me happy. And I'm using James Pelton as an example here because he's made videos saying, I got all this money selling my business and I'm trying to figure out what to do with that money to be happy now. And he says donating it to causes and caring, like helping people and building like orphanages and donating it to charities makes him feel good and gives him like meaning and purpose in life. And a lot of us are going to be in that same position if we play our cards right, where we become millionaires next bull run. And then it's like, well, what now? Have we won at the game of life? No, you've only just begun, right? It keeps going. It's like, what do you do with that? It's just a tool. It's not the end. That's just like, all right, now I've got this tool. Use it wisely. Don't squander it. But like, you can do something good with it and feel really good about yourself and give yourself some meaning in life like we do here. And we're doing this with not much money, right? So we put in the sweat equity, the blood, the sweat, the tears. And like, it feels so good in my soul. I can't even put it into words. I can't buy that feeling with money. I get close when I donate to other animal sanctuaries. I get close to that feeling, but like doing it so hands-on is just like a whole next level thing. And I want to give that feeling as closely to you guys as possible for the people out there who want to feel that as closely as possible. And the closest they can get is to help fund it, right? And then you guys can see like it's almost an immediate feedback because we're so boots on the ground with our operation here. So it's like this. Trista Olson just donated $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Trista. And Trista said thank you. And Trista, thank you. Like that $10 we immediately put to use. And it goes right to caring for the animals and expanding the sanctuary, feeding the animals, caring for the medical bills. And it just yeah. So anyway, I think at some point we're all going to be rich and wealthy, most likely, especially if you hear this early in DeFi and crypto and you're not super crazy with your plays. If you keep it tight, you'll probably have some awesome gains. And in the next like 2 cycles or so, we might become millionaires and like might be looking for something to do with, to feel good. And some of us might build orphanages. Some of us might build dog shelters, right? Like there's just so many good things you can do out there. And like making money is just one aspect of life. That's just like a means to an end. Like that's just a way to get, like, money's just a tool, right? And it's like how you use it is what matters. And like, yeah, you can use it. Obviously, like take care of yourself, right? Treat yourself good. Like you don't have to be a total like, a total monk or anything like that. If you are, that's all great too. But you don't have to be a total monk. Like treat yourself nice. Like, I don't know if you need Rolexes and Lambos and all that. Like that stuff's cool, I guess. Like it doesn't take much to live like a good, comfortable life, right? And then after that, like take care of your family and your family and your friends and community, and then do something good with it. Like, that makes you feel good. Obviously, save up for retirement so you don't have to worry about it when you're like old and infirm and all that. Like, it's kind of like Maslow's hierarchy of needs almost, but with finances, right? And speaking of wait, let me, oh man, I got a whole bunch of messages here, you guys. Yeah, so DeFi said, Andrew, been mulling that over for a while actually. And DeFi said, like a sponsor an animal NFT for shards of the NFT, maybe with private access to follow each animal. Shouldn't be too hard to set up on a blog and Discord. Absolutely. And we have a lot of really smart people like Dave and some other people that I've been working with, like Keith from Nexus War, who have amazing ideas, and developers that have like really amazing technology they can build into these NFTs to allow it to do all sorts of things. And then I have a business plan that is, able to onboard other charities, animal sanctuaries and rescues, and vet them. And by vet them, I mean due diligence to make sure they're real, registered, real people doing real work, and train them and educate them for how to use this platform we will build to then come and fundraise in a new way, in a new space that they didn't have access to before. That could be it could be a complete game changer for so many of us charities out here. That, raising funds is not easy. It's really hard, actually. Learn that the hard way. And we've been at it for 5 years now, and we're still paying for almost 98% of everything out of our own pockets. So it's really hard out here, and we're not the only ones like this. We're very tight knit in a lot of the animal rescue networks, and everybody struggles with that. And I think we can do some major change out here for good. Croc said, or make NFTs for donators with no utility, more of a thank you NFT. Yeah, and there are all sorts of ways we can slice this thing. DeFi said, talking on top of normal donations / memberships, say if animal is in need of special care, an NFT can support that specific need. Yeah, and that's the cool thing about crypto. It's like you can mint a new collection for whatever cause you're fundraising for specifically, almost like a GoFundMe page, but in grand DeFi style that doesn't cost too much, especially if you've already got the infrastructure already set up with like your hosting and your website and everything for your DApp, and then you just like spin up a new smart contract, spin up a new NFT contract, and get it out there, And there's so many different ways you can gamify it too to make it fun for everybody. And Croc said, I'd rather donate to a pot Alex controls. He knows what animals need the most attention. NFTs set up that way would be popularity contest based on looks, just like animal shelters. Yeah, so that's a great point. And that's why with this kind of thing, it's tricky, because at the end of the day, like, you have a lot of idealists saying, oh, all nonprofits should be run by DAOs, right? Decentralized autonomous organizations. However, a lot of the people voting won't know all the specifics. They won't know the specific animals' needs, preferences, the lay of the land at the sanctuary, what's the most important. And that's why like executives and directors are so important at any organization or business, right? They'll know the best way to execute and utilize those funds to the best of their ability. So I agree. Going to a specific, like just going into basically the sanctuary's bank account, and our bank account is registered with the IRS. So we're a legit 501c3 nonprofit. So we legally cannot embezzle these funds. We will go to jail, right? So we take it super seriously with our accounting and stuff. We keep it separate from our personal accounts. We do not benefit personally from any financial gain donated specifically to the sanctuary, right? We're very clear, and we emphasize that for a reason, right? We're trying to do this as responsibly as possible. But yeah, the funds here, one day, like say you've got $1,000. One day that $1,000 could be going to building out this pasture that you're fencing off, right? And so you start spending some of that money on that. But then say the next day, an animal falls ill and needs an emergency surgery to, say remove a tumor or something that's pressing on an artery. Like, we'd have to pivot immediately and use whatever funds we have on hand to pay for that vet bill. And then we'll figure out the fencing project later, right? The animals' lives are the most important things here. So yeah, you're right. There could be situations where people would say, oh, I want to donate to this animal because it's cute and I love this. And we've seen the best videos like Henry here. Henry's a star. Look at this guy. Look at, he's in slow motion. He's wearing T-Rex arms. Everybody loves Henry, right? But if if there's an animal that needs medical care, we pivot and make sure the animal gets the care it needs. So that's, we've got to be able to pivot on our toes at any moment for the best care of the animals. That's always number one priority here. We do whatever it takes to make sure the animals are first healthy, safe, and comfortable. And after that, we can do things like expand new pastures and buy fun things like the T-Rex arms here for $5 or whatever, like stuff like that. But first things first, medical care, food, and those things can change on a dime some days. Some months, like some years are harder than others. Like right now, one of our friends who runs another animal sanctuary in the state that we're really good friends with, she's had one thing after another with medical issues with her animals, and she's just been like hit, boom, 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 back to back to back. And we experienced that earlier this year. It was one major surgery after another with these animals, and we've been digging ourselves out of that hole for months, and we're finally like almost like getting back. Like it's like constant. So we have to be able to, yes, adapt on the fly. Croc said, I can't stress enough how important a retirement plan is, being my age and what I went through. Yeah, I know, man. I know how important it is. And it's something we think about a lot. And like we have small 401ks from our corporate jobs before we went all in on this stuff. But it's like we'll have a meager retirement, if that, at this rate. But that's just like based on that thinking right then. Like I have a plan for the next couple years where we'll should be able to springboard into the next bull market and secure some of those gains into a retirement plan, if all goes accordingly. And long term, I also am gonna always hold some Bitcoin and keep DCAing Bitcoin as part of a retirement plan. Additionally, in addition to a diversified index fund-based retirement plan, index fund and bonds and all that. Anyway, yes, very important to have a retirement plan, everybody. DeFi said, you're missing the point about specific needs. Say an animal needs an emergency surgery, an NFT can be used to side fund it. Yeah, exactly. So if there is an emergency like that, normally we launch like a GoFundMe page, right? And those GoFundMe pages raise sometimes a decent amount, or we use like a buy me a coffee fundraiser type thing, or Patreon. Those do okay. But also if like we could add a DeFi arm to that to expose that fundraising, crowdfunding to DeFi through quick spin up NFTs for a specific cause, that also would be a good way if you could do it cheaply and quickly in a way that you can also get, out there. And getting it out there is why it's so important for me to build this platform and this community, really, because otherwise you spin up one of those NFTs, and what if you don't got a community that knows anything about NFTs, nothing's going to happen, right? So that's why it's like this whole business, it has so many factors to it, including marketing and social media and community building. I can't do this without you guys, really. DeFi said 100% transparent. And that's we try to be as transparent as humanly possible. I mean, if you guys ever need any information from me, I always answer as transparently as possible. I tell you how much money I put into things, in the projects. I tell you how much money we raise from these donations and what projects and what we're spending them on, all that. So Croc said, don't lie, it goes to your Adderall addiction. LOL, just kidding. No, luckily my Adderall is super cheap. By the way, I am prescribed Adderall. I've been on it since 3rd grade. All right, so don't judge me there. It's all legally prescribed, but I have ADHD, ADD off the charts, if you couldn't tell. So that's also full transparency. See, prescription bottle, legal. Anyway, I not a lot of people probably didn't know that, but I don't care. I share whatever. I'm an open book, you guys. I'm a mess of a person, but I'm trying my best out here. All right. So, Sleepy Koala said, "You, sir, are based." Hey, thank you, Sleepy Koala. I appreciate that, man. I try my best. If I'm ever off base, let me know. Put me back in check. All right. I always ask for everybody's feedback to make sure I'm, if I'm ever, for whatever reason, off base, let me know so I can do better. I always want to do better, you guys. DeFi said, "I'll buy bot networks to distribute memes." Yeah, boy. Oh, no, man. No bot networks, please. Gosh, bots are so bad, dude. I see some of these bot comment chains or like bot comment servers on Discord, and I'm just like, I can't get away from those fast enough because they creep me out for real. Please don't bot network my stuff, unless I guess bot networks to distribute memes though on like Twitter. I don't know. You're the expert on memes. If it gets the memes out there, maybe it works. Who knows, man? I'm not an expert on that stuff yet. Trista Olsen said NFT is a good idea. I think so too. It's been cooking on the back burner for like since I started this channel really, and I started learning about DeFi. It's kind of a big plan of ours, and in order to do it right, I knew I needed to build a marketing platform, which is why I've got this DeFi crypto channel. I also post whatever. It's a channel just about me and my life and our animal sanctuary and my like the stuff I'm interested in, like DeFi, like crypto, like working out, like the animal sanctuary stuff. I post whatever, and like people have been awesome enough to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Supports everything I'm doing here. I got a lot of cool content coming, interviews with awesome entrepreneurs, business owners. I'm gonna have fun workout videos with me and my goose, stuff like that all the time. So yeah, every like, subscribe, comment, share, watch hour builds this platform bigger and bigger. So when we do launch those NFTs, maybe instead of raising $10,000, maybe instead of raising $100,000, maybe they'll raise $1 million. Maybe they'll raise $10 million, and our animal rescue will never have to fundraise again, right? That would be ideal. And then we can literally just do the work every day and not have to worry about juggling multiple jobs on top of the 2.5 full-time jobs it takes to run the animal sanctuary, right? So the animal sanctuary is 7 days a week, and it's about 2.5 jobs. So about, what did we calculate? About 100 hours a week, at least, just to do the maintenance stuff for the animals in the sanctuary. And then on top of that, and this is just me and Kelly, we don't have employees. On top of that, we work multiple jobs, businesses, building income streams. We're serial entrepreneurs, doing whatever we can to make money, to raise funds, to keep this place growing. And so we can do more and more and more good stuff to save more and more animals and take care of more and more animals better and better and better, right? So we always have a growth mindset, abundance and prosperity. And in order to make this as abundant and prosperous as possible, I need to make sure that not only I'm prosperous and abundant and my wife and our animal sanctuary and my businesses, but that you guys are prosperous and abundant. Because if you guys are prosperous and abundant, then that helps everything we're doing here, because you guys support me, right? You guys are supporting our animal sanctuary. You guys support each other. I'm out here trying to support you guys too, right? So if we, like a rising tide raises all ships, I know that's cliche, but it's true. I want us all to be prosperous and abundant, because what goes around comes around. And if we all win big, we're all going to win together. And anyway, you guys understand what I'm saying. DeFi said, Haha, don't get me started on DAOs. Oh, geez, man. I know. That is a philosophical talk for the ages right there. Crack said, I literally never gave a retirement plan a second thought until it was too late. Yeah, man, time flies. I'm 35 years old. What in the hell happened? Seemed like I'm, in my head, I'm like 15 years old still, guys. I'm like this. In my brain, I am just like, I don't know, like a young idealist at heart still. Like, I still feel like I have the heart of a child, but like I have like a hardened mind from reality in life and some of these situations I've been through. It's just weird, man. It just feels like I'm still so young, but I'm 35, right? It's just like, boom, it just happened. It's just, it happened fast. And next thing you know, I'll blink and I'm going to be 50. And I'll blink, I'll be 80. And I hope, I've made progress on my mission in life to build the biggest animal sanctuary as possible before I die. So, yeah, man. DeFi. The Croc said, ha ha ha. And DeFi said he thinks 35 is old. Oh, good gosh. I don't think it's old, honestly. I know I'm young still, but what surprises me is how fast it came on. It, like, I hit 35 in like the blink of an eye, it seems like. I feel like I just graduated college or whatever, and it's like, what? Where did the time go? And Croc said, I think we all like a pick-me-up every now and again. Granted, your heart can handle LL. The funny thing about Adderall is that stuff calms me way down. So if you guys watch my longer live streams, when my ADD medicine starts wearing off, I start talking faster and faster, and I start going all over the place, and I start moving around a lot. I literally am like the epitome of like the ADD kid, out bouncing off the walls, talking a mile a minute, annoying the hell out of my wife, who will be like, dude, take your medicine. You're out of control. Like, so that's why, when I was a young kid, I was that kid that was just like too much energy, flying all over the place. And for whatever reason, you put ADD medicine in me, and I'm just like, and I just like laser focus, calm down. But coffee, for whatever reason, still gets me hyper. So pharmacology is interesting. Everybody reacts differently to things. If my friends take ADD medicine, they're bouncing off the walls. I take it, all of a sudden I'm super focused and reading books and not moving for hours, and yeah, working like a machine. Yeah. So DeFi said, bruv, sit down. Cracks at LOL. What I'd give, man. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I know I'm still young, and I appreciate every day of it. It's just, it amazes me how fast each year goes by. And Crack said, complete opposite for me. A 10 milligram Adderall has me absolutely geeked. LOL. Dude, it blows my mind. I take that, and I'm like back down to earth. Turns me into a normal person, essentially. And as soon as it starts wearing off, I am just flying high, like a mile a minute, until somebody's like, dude, are you okay? And then I'm like, oh shit, my medicine wore off. Woo. Yeah. And Crack said, only when my honey-do list is 10 miles long is when I'll grab one from my son. Oh my God, dude, that's hilarious. Oh man. Yeah, that is a common thing I hear, that somebody takes too much ADD medicine, and next thing you know, their entire house is perfectly clean. Yeah. So speaking of which, let's do some giveaways. All right. I think if anybody has still stuck around at this point, they should get in on these giveaways. All right. Also, I want to just double check some things here. Quick sanctuary updates, by the way. I know we got way off on so many tangents, but you guys have had some amazing comments here. Sanctuary updates. The goats escaped the other night, and luckily I was able to wrangle them and get them back into their pasture. But here is the criminal mastermind, Galadriel. All right, Mama Goat Galadriel here is a total criminal. Okay, and she's the most innocent, sweet creature, but she's a criminal mastermind, and she leads the boys astray into mischief. Like when She teaches them how to bend weak points in the fence and climb over them. All right. Luckily, I caught them and got them home. Kelly also wanted me to let you guys know that the spider babies are all grown up and have moved out, which is terrifying. As you guys know, in Valentine's house, there was this big ass wolf spider with a funnel web, and it had like hundreds of baby wolf spiders in it, and they have since dispersed and gone off to live their lives. So that is terrifying. All right. Also, Ike here, our dachshund, he is back on his exercise program. So he is, you know, as I told you guys, let me switch these here. So he broke his spine a few years ago because dachshunds, since they're selectively bred to have a body type like this, they have a weak point in a few of the vertebrae here, and it's very common that they break their back. And Ike was running around outside, and he ran and tried to climb up one stair, and he just collapsed, and he stopped moving, and his legs stopped working, and it was terrifying. We had to get spinal surgery for him, and he's been doing rehab for years now. He got a wheelchair. He was able to start walking in, and he's walking again, but he is 15 years old. So he's old, and his legs are acting up, and he's having a hard time walking again a little bit. So we've been doing his rehab exercises again. So he's back on his new exercise program, and he hates it. He gets so mad when we do it. But it's good for him, and he has to do it. The other news, I have been, man, he's a good old boy, man. This is my buddy. Me and this dog spoon every single night. He's the best. He's a good dog. And as I said earlier, I've been on my own at the sanctuary all week. Kelly's been visiting family, so I have been running this place solo. And like I said, it's 2.5 full-time jobs for one person to do. It's a lot, especially when I'm trying to run my business and I've got meetings and business calls and trying to stay on top of community building and social media and making videos and stuff. It's been a lot. So I have not been sleeping much, doing 20-hour days again. And so can't wait to get back onto a normal schedule when Kelly gets back. But that's kind of what you got to do when you got to do it. And that's why, when you start a nonprofit charity like an animal sanctuary, I tell people all the time who tell me, I want to start an animal sanctuary someday. And I say, that's wonderful. However, are you ready to sacrifice all of your time and never, ever go on vacation again? Like, you'll never have a day off again, really, until you are so successful that you can hire help. And that's where we're at. We're at that point where, we've been grinding for 5 years here. And if one of us needs to go visit family or something, the other one has to take everything over. And it's a real struggle, honestly. And then on top of that, we have to figure out how to make money to keep paying the bills, keep the lights on, feed all the animals. So you just got to do what you got to do, and you got to grind and hustle and build and take care of the animals, working before the sun comes up and then working until after the sun goes down. And so it's been a long week. I am tired, but I am surviving and thriving. So don't feel bad for me, but I cannot wait for my wife to get back to continue helping me out with this. Now, Erwin is in the hospital again. If you guys remember, Erwin is the pig from Live Freely Sanctuary, who we raised funds for last year to help with his when he had meningitis, and we got him the brain treatment he needed, and he has been doing well. He was one with a congenital defect where he couldn't move his back legs, so he's been actually doing pretty well. But now he is in the hospital. Something's going on with him. He's got a fever. So keep Erwin in your prayers. Let's hope Erwin has a speedy recovery. And, shout out to Tanya and Mike over at Live Freely. They're doing great work there. They're also the most boots on the ground type people we know, doing the work day in, day out for the animals. Shout out to them. They're wonderful people. All right. those are the updates at the sanctuary. Good job, everybody. Now, let's do some giveaways. Let's have some fun with this. Give me 1 sec here. I'll pull something up. Let me pull up the spinning Wheel of Fortune. All right, share this tab. Boom. Here we go. Now, I've got to pick the names from the giveaways channel in the Discord server. All right. Croc said, you do what now? ROFL. Yeah, man, it's it's crazy out here. Not sleeping much, let me tell you. All right. Let me check. We got quite a few entries here in the giveaway channel on the Discord server. Let me put something up on the screen for you guys. So you guys know, anybody watching, we got a ton of giveaways, by the way. We got like $60 in giveaways to do. So I'll probably do 6 giveaways. That sounds good. So we're gonna have 2 entry methods. First entry method is go to discord.gg/YaBonks. Go to the YaBonks community Discord server and put your name in the giveaway -7-28-23 channel, and or like the video, and I'm gonna type up a secret question. All right, the secret question would be, comment here live on the video stream. What would be a good question? What DeFi project do you like most right now? Yeah, that's a good one. Then I could get some ideas of what people are thinking. All right, giveaway time. 2 entry methods, and look at the bottom of the screen, okay? Here are the instructions. Put your Discord name with an @ symbol in the giveaway -7-28-23 channel in discord.gg/YaBonks server, or comment here live on the video stream. What DeFi project do you like most right now? And like the video, of course. All right, pretty simple stuff right there. Let's get this going. Hey, we've got Trista, and she says MDB. All right, Trista, you are in the giveaways. Now, remember, you have to stay on the live stream. If you get picked, you got to stay on the live stream and respond when I ask you if you're still here, okay? So, Trista Olsen, you're in the giveaways, and let me know who else likes which projects. Well, I grabbed the rest of the names from the Discord server, okay? I also like MDB right now. Wish I had some more dry powder to play with. I'd probably scoop some up. Well, it's cheap at the moment. Got quite a few entries here from the community. I left the giveaway channel open all week, by the way. So if anybody missed my announcements, I made multiple announcements, and they're a member in the community, like they're missing out on free money, because people are probably gonna have a 50% chance of winning this thing with how many giveaways we're doing. All right, let's see. All right, we got 13 names. All right, Croc says Bitcoin, and DeFi said Monero combined. All right, cool. And Croc said, here, let me pull these up so you guys can see them. Best crypto in DeFi is Bitcoin. I agree. DeFi said Monero combined with BTC. I also agree. And Croc said if you're going privacy coins, R has no competition. ARRR. And Dave said, really sucks that memes can't be posted in the comments here. I agree. Memes on the YouTube streams would be clutch. I really wish we could do that. All right, so I've got the names. I'll give another minute or two here. I got a bunch of DMs coming in. Let me check these. Also, Dave is putting the wheel spinning. All right. And you know what? I won't even make an announcement to let the people know that this is about to go down, because if they missed the announcements already, that's their fault. I want to keep this small and tight. All right. Just so that way the most active people showing the most support here, and the members only, obviously, get the best chances here. So here we go. We got 15 names right now. We got everybody on here that you see. And let's spin it for 10 seconds. All right. Cool. Let me see. What are these? Let's pick another Restream song. Restream's got royalty-free music built in now. All right. I'm going to spin the wheel. It's going to be for $10 in BNB. All right. Let me start writing this down because it gets really confusing after a whole bunch of giveaways. So $10 BNB. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And we have a winner. It is right on the line, and it looks like it's Serenity. Serenity is the winner. Whew, that was a close one. Serenity. Congratulations, Serenity, from Down Home Crypto with Serenity on YouTube. Everybody go check out his YouTube channel. He is a good guy. I like Serenity. He's a good dude. All right, let me shuffle the names. I'm going to copy. I'm going to hard refresh the page. I'm going to go clear the default entries. Showing you guys my process so you know it's fair. Paste. Give you a quick skim of the names again, just in case anybody wants to check later how this all went down. Let me see. Congrats, Serenity. Yeah, everybody's saying congrats. And Serenity said, you spin me right round, baby. Yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh, that's gonna start up all over again. Every Friday, we're all gonna get that song stuck in our head. Thanks to you guys. Okay, all right. Now, these next, we've got $50 more to give away, you guys. So we're just throwing money, dude. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm just like out here making it rain. It's really fun, honestly. And thank you to the anonymous donor today, super generous community member behind the scenes, who just ponied up $50. That's here. Do whatever you will with this. Give it away to the community. Let's have some fun. So thank you to that community member. Like, our community is the best, you guys. Could you even like believe that? Yeah, like, you don't hear that kind of thing often. So let's do this. $10 in BUSD. Okay. So these next $50 are going to be in BUSD. Let's do $10 in BUSD. Do we got? Yeah, we got folks in here. Cool. All right, spin it. Here we go. And we got Trista M. Trista M, congratulations. I think I have your contact info on Discord, Trista. I just want to make sure though. So I know you're a community member, so I appreciate you being a part of the YaBonks Discord community. And I just want to double check, make sure I got your name in here so I can contact you to get your wallet address to send you your prize. Okay. So Trista M. Yep. I got you right there. Cool. I'm going to send you a friend request. Oh, Trista, send me a friend request. Okay. It says you are not accepting friend requests on Discord. Send me a friend request and a direct message, and send me the wallet address where you would like me to send $10 in BUSD. Okay. Yes. And Trista Olsen said, oh, that's also me. That's my Discord name. I'm here. Awesome. I knew it was you, by the way. I also have you in here twice for a reason, because if you are a community member and you watch and participate live, you actually get 2 entries. I do that on purpose because I want to give as much support back to those who support me the most. And by you being here, watching this live stream, liking my video, chatting it up in the comments, you're boosting this thing on the algorithm. You're making this more fun for me. And I want you guys to get an entry just for being there doing that. And I also want the members only community that participates in the giveaway channels. I also want them to get entries. And if you do both, you get 2 entries and the most chances of winning. So that is super cool that you have won. Trista, congratulations. Like I said, send me a friend request and send me a direct message, and I will make sure to get you that $10 BUSD as soon as possible. It could take up to a week, by the way, for me to sort out the accounting stuff, because I have to get the funds, verify it, and I usually sit down and do all my accounting work one day a week, and sometimes that can be Thursday or Friday, so it could take up to a week. Just be patient. If you won, I'll get it to you as soon as I can. My life's crazy hectic right now, but I always get the giveaways out and I always send receipts so you can verify everything. As always, I'm all about being accountable and having transparency and all this stuff. It just might take me a little bit of time because I'm a one-man army. I do this all by myself, except my sweet dear wife, who I couldn't do anything here at the sanctuary without, as I have learned over the past week. Without her here, it is a nightmare. She does so much. So shout out to all the amazing spouses in the world who do so much for their families. All right, just wanted to shout out to Kelly. DeFi said, congrats, get that money. And Trista said, awesome, thanks, will do. All right, cool. Croc said, when are you going to go live next? Down Home Crypto with Serenity. I actually think he was thinking of going live later tonight, so he might have a show coming up tonight. He will have to verify. So let's do another 10-second spin on the wheel. Also, remember, if there's anybody else watching that hasn't answered yet, what is your favorite DeFi project, okay? Easy way to get an entry right now. And let's see. Did I put 10 seconds? I think I did. Let's do this. Another $10 BUSD. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Croc just won $10 BUSD. Croc, I do not know your wallet address. So I know you said you deleted Discord. If you're on Telegram, shoot me a message there with your wallet address, or wherever, or email me. Well, I don't know. Telegram or Discord would probably be best because I can verify it's you that way. I don't know, man. However you want to get me the wallet address, I'll get that over to you. Wait a second. Croc said, donate that back to the animals for me, buddy. Croc, are you sure? That's super generous of you. If you insist, then I will donate your $10 BUSD that you just won. I'll donate it on your behalf to the Animal Sanctuary donation wallet. If you say, I insist, then I'll make it happen. Right. And thank you for offering to do that, by the way. That's super, super generous. Holy shit. He just said 100%, and I'll throw $100 on top. Dude, thank you so much, Croc. That's incredibly generous. Wow, man. Thank you. Wow. Thank you, dude. Here, I did not expect that at all. Here's the Sanctuary donation address, by the way. So that is that's the Animal Sanctuary donation address. Everything that goes to that wallet goes directly to off-ramp into the Sanctuary bank account, and we do it all through legal IRS, like we reported all the IRS and everything through our donations and stuff like that. So everything that goes to that wallet gets officially donated, and you can actually write that off on your taxes. Wait, Croc does Croc, I forgot. You don't you haven't done taxes in like 15 years. You know what I mean? I remember you said that. IRS, if you're listening, I'm just kidding. Serenity said, wow, Croc, thank you. Yeah, thanks, man. And Croc said, my pleasure. Love you, kid. Thanks, dude. Love you too, bro. Now, I will make a note. So, Croc insisted to donate that $10. So, I got to write this down. Donate it. I have to take notes because I am ADD and I will forget. And I'll have to watch this all back to remember what happened. And Croc said, what are taxes again? LOL. Dude, there's something new every year for me, dude. I feel like I got to figure it out on the fly every year. It's always so confusing. Especially when you have multiple businesses and like now we're a 501c3. And everything's just like, just so much we got to learn every single time, again and again. So, yeah, man. All right, here we go. We're going to do another $10 BUSD. Okay. And we got 10 seconds on the wheel. All right. Looks good. All right, here we go, you guys. 3, 2, 1. $10. Spin that wheel. Boom! We've got Disco Chuck with $10 BUSD. Disco Chuck is a newer YaBonks community member. Congrats, Disco Chuck. You just won $10 BUSD. And I have your we've talked in DMs before, so Disco Chuck, send me your wallet address when you get this. Also, I need to be posting some of these. Congrats, Serenity, on winning $10. And I'm gonna post these in the Discord channel, just so everybody kind of knows what's happening right now. We got Serenity who won. We got Trista. Boom, USD. Publish these. Man, what a fun day, you guys. We got Rock winning $10 BSD and donated it to the Animal Sanctuary. Nice. Man, this is wild, you guys. What a fun Friday, as usual, am I right? And Disco Chuck just won the last one. So, Disco Chuck, congrats on winning $10 BUSD. Publish that. All right, all caught up. I use that also to remember when I'm doing my accounting. So, let's hard refresh the page again. Yeah, Andrew Lim saying congrats. Yeah, man, it's a bunch of winners tonight. Thanks to our super generous community, doing all this awesome fun stuff. Seriously, every week, this is the highlight of my week, you guys. I know this seems silly, right? Just like spinning a wheel and just like giving out some money, but God, it's so worth it. Like, it's so worth it at the end of the day. I always just feel so good about it. So I just want to keep doing this as long as I can and keep doing it bigger and bigger and bigger. I can't wait for YaBonks Show Live episode 100. And we're doing like out of my own pocket. Maybe I could afford $100 per week then in giveaways. You know what I mean? How cool would that be? So we're just going to keep on building, everybody. Just keep on building and keep on succeeding, keep on growing, keep winning, keep growing, keep winning, keep growing. All right. And Serenity said, always fun times, brother. Absolutely. Now, we've got another $10 in BUSD. Let me double check, make sure I didn't miss any other giveaway names since we started. I got Wesley on here, right? He was the last one. Okay. Cool. We got Wesley on here. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's spin that wheel. Restream music's my jam right now. Boom! Trista Olsen with the win. Congrats, Trista. That's amazing. And that's the beauty of this. When you have such a small, tight-knit community of active people and you know how to limit your giveaways to block out the bots, then you can actually have real chances of winning again and again and again. I have people in the community who have won hundreds of dollars already just this year. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It's amazing, you guys. And there's no other community that I know of doing it like this, right? It's so cool. I think the closest community I know is basically our shared community with Serenity. He's also using a tight-knit giveaway system as well. So super cool, you guys. Congrats, Trista. You are super lucky and on fire tonight. So buy a lottery ticket or don't. Maybe buy some Bitcoin with this. If I know I got to be responsible and I should not be given reckless financial advice. Go buy a lottery ticket. But luck is on your side tonight. So congrats, Trista, on winning another $10 BUSD. How cool is that? All right. Trista is up to $20 BUSD in winnings tonight, you guys. So make sure to congratulate her. It is her lucky night. All right, let's see. And Trista said, dang, wow, thanks. You're welcome. And thank you for being a long-standing YaBonks community member. I know you've been with us for a long time, so thank you for all the support over many months. I can't do it without you and everybody else, so thank you. And Andrew Lim said, thanks for your energy again. I just finished my morning run while listening to your live show. Boy, I was running fast. Yes, Andrew, I love to hear that, dude. I love running, by the way. I'm a long distance runner. It's my favorite workout. I've been bodybuilding hardcore, but long distance running is like special to my soul. It makes me feel like nothing else. It helps me like feel connected to my body, my soul, to God, what have you. It really makes me feel alive, right? So that is so cool, Andrew, that you are out there running. Good for you, man. Running down under in Australia. That's super exciting. And I feel honored that you were listening to the YaBonks Show live on your run, dude. That's so cool, man. I love it. Dude, Andrew, you should post in the health and fitness channel in the YaBonks Discord community server in the health and fitness channel. I'm in there with a few other people. We're on this like fitness journey together, trying to get back into our prime shape, like back in the day. Slow and steady. We're making gains. We're losing fat, building muscle, posting about our runs, our lifts, what supplements we're taking and everything. So, dude, hop in there, tell us how your runs are going, and let's keep tabs on each other's progress and help each other stay accountable and motivated. And we got like a community, we got like a little team here where we can all help each other succeed. So, and not just financially, not just in crypto, but also in life, in all the different aspects and balances of life: fitness, family, money, business, knowledge, education, you name it. In philanthropy, whatever. We can all help each other. Andrew, you just got me pumped up, man. You got me pumped up. And Andrew said, congrats. All right, who else we got here? We've got John Magpoli saying, what's up, brother? Please count me in on the giveaway. Whew, you came in right in the nick of time, John. Did you, I forgot, John, are you a member in the Discord, in the YaBonks Discord community? Because we do have 2 ways to enter tonight. The easiest way on this live stream right now, tell me, what is your favorite DeFi project right now? What DeFi project are you most excited about right now? So if you answer that in the live stream chat, I'll throw your name in here. Also, the second way to enter, and you can get 2 entries, is to enter into the giveaway -7-28-23 channel in the members only section of the YaBonks Discord community. And that's where most people have entered into the giveaway. And then a couple have entered in here live as well. And some people are lucky enough to get 2 entries by doing both. All right, so they get really great odds of winning these things. So John, what is your favorite DeFi project right now? Just say any DeFi project in the chat, and I'll make sure to put you in on this last giveaway for $10 BUSD. And I'm going to shuffle the names again while you're thinking about that. I'm going to get the names ready. So, John, yeah, let me know, man. John Magpali. Okay, Andrew Lim is in. He is in it. Andrew Lim. His favorite DeFi project right now is WarFi. All right, WarFi has been doing great the past year or two. So good answer there. I like Jason from WarFi. I got to hang out with him for like a week straight in Dubai, and he's such a nice guy. He even let me crash at his hotel on the couch because things are expensive in Dubai. And like my last day there, I didn't have a place to stay. And I'm like, dude, Jason, can I crash on your couch? He's like, yeah, bro. So Jason's a super cool dude. I like Jason a lot. So yeah, good choice there. All right, John Magpali. John, you got to answer the question. All right, I can't put you in here. You got to show me that you're not a bot. All right, you got to show me that you're listening. John, what is your favorite DeFi project right now? John Magpali, calling John Magpali. What is your favorite DeFi project right now? All right, so I can't do this right now. I can't throw John in unless he answers the question. Because, dude, John, where did you go, bro? What is happening? All right, so I'm going to give him a countdown. And if he doesn't respond, I'm just going to spin the wheel, okay, you guys? Because the instructions are super clear. And this is how I prevent bots and people making multiple accounts, okay? So, John Magpali, you got 10 seconds. All right? You've got 10 seconds to let me know. What is your favorite DeFi project? Croc said he's right here, Alex. LOL. Is he, though? He isn't saying anything. So he's did he sign off? Oh, here we go. All right. He is. He responded. John said, my favorite project is Pancake Swap. Thank you, John. I didn't want to have to be a dick, but I got to follow my processes even when, you know, I got to make these hard decisions. And thank you for making me, for not making me have to be a dick there. Thank you, John. All right, you're in it, John. Now, John, if you win, don't tune out. You're going to have to send me your Discord name if you do win, okay? So, if you win this, don't leave yet, okay? All right. Let's spin this wheel, you guys. All right, we got a whole bunch of names on here, okay? And the last person that won was Trista, who now has won twice. And this is the last spin for $10 BUSD. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Dude. Trista wins again. Dude. What a lucky break. That's what I'm telling you guys. The odds of winning are so good out here that you can win 2-3 times in a show. Trista, congratulations. You just won another $10 BUSD. You just won $30 today, Trista, for being a part of this. Thank you and congrats, Trista. Yeah, Croc says, no way. And you guys watched my process. I hard refreshed the page. I shuffled all the names. And Trista won fair and square. And that is the coolest thing about this. Like, it's all random. And the odds just fall where they may. And over time, basically everybody ends up winning a whole bunch. And that's the beauty of this. So, Croc is right. Trista, you need to go buy a lottery ticket. It's a sign. And Dave said, Trista Olsen, what kind of magic are you using here? She's using that Elgato magic. If you guys remember, Elgato, one of our community members, like can make things happen like instantaneously, magically on the fly during the live shows somehow. So I always say, Elgato, you're a magic person. And apparently Trista's got some of that magic too. And John said Compound and Pancake Swap are his favorite projects. Yeah, Pancake Swap, it's got a lot of cool stuff. And yeah, absolutely, dude. I'm typing this announcement right now about Trista winning again. It's so awesome. It just makes me feel so good. Congrats, Trista, on winning another $10 of BUSD. That's $30 in BUSD total that you won tonight during the live show. Congrats. Amazing. Dude, I love it. I love it. I'm speechless right now, you guys. That is just so cool. So we did 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $60 in giveaways. That is amazing. Hey, speaking of magical Elgato, she's still here, or she just came back. Elgato said congratulations to all the winners. Absolutely. Congrats, everybody. Congrats, Serenity, Trista, Croc, who donated his winnings. Thank you so much, Croc, for donating that. Congrats to Disco Chuck. Congrats to Trista again. And congrats to Trista again. I love it, you guys. I am having so much fun right now, if you can't tell. John said, also, I remember you on Discord group, mate. Thanks. Hey, awesome, dude. John, what is your Discord name? I forget. I'm friends with so many people on Discord. Sometimes I mix up the names, especially when people have different YouTube names compared to YouTube names. Yeah, so what is your Discord name, John? Just out of curiosity. And Trista said, wow, absolutely, Trista. You are on fire tonight. You've got luck on your side. The stars have aligned for you. So, yeah, buy a lottery ticket. I don't know. Buy a... don't get addicted to gambling, though. You know, that's... you're just so lucky. That's amazing. And we had somebody super lucky 2 weeks ago, too. They won, like, 20 or 30 bucks. I think it was that other YouTuber, the young dude, Paul Gall. Yeah. That the young YouTuber dude, he won like 30 or 40 bucks 2 weeks ago. And it was super exciting being able to send that to him. He was so happy. I love it. I love it so much, you guys. And John McPolly said, congratulations. Yeah, absolutely. So, that's all I got for you guys tonight. I think I want to kind of go pass the reins on to Serenity, who I think was going to be putting on a show later tonight. He was talking about it, thinking of something fun to do tonight after this party. So yeah, let's go over there if he's doing it. Trista said, I'll send another donation to the sanctuary address. I win and the animals win. Wow. Thank you so much, Trista. That's amazing. Thank you. And I really appreciate it. So do all the animals here. Let me pull up one of these animals for you. This guy, Henry, the dinosaur rooster. Thanks you, and I thank you so much. Seriously, Trista, if you probably already know where the donation wallet is in the Discord server, in the donations channel, there's the wallet address. So anything you donate, we greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, and congratulations again. I'm super excited for you and for all the winners tonight. This is the best time of the week for me to do something this fun and be able to facilitate all of your generosity in grand fashion. So thank you guys again. That's all I got. So we did a whole ton of giveaways, bunch of Animal Sanctuary updates, talked about all the DeFi drama going on right now. I got a bunch of cool videos coming. I know this week and these past 2 weeks I've been slow with my YouTube channel content. I've been running the sanctuary, like I said, single-handedly, so I barely have time to do business meetings, like 1 or 2 a day between all the sanctuary work. And other than that, I have not had time to sit down and record anything or do any video editing. I do have some awesome interviews lined up next week that I am looking forward to. So I got some big gigs coming up with some really cool companies. I won't drop the names just yet until they've gone through my vetting process, but they passed my initial pre-screening process. I'm just going to go through their company registration documents and personal documents and stuff like that and verify everything is legit as part of my due diligence, like I always do, 20 or 30 hours of due diligence and research before every AMA. Then I'm going to do an awesome AMA with them, break down their entire mining facility and business plan, and then present it to you guys and see if it's something you're interested in. I love mining projects, especially Bitcoin mining. Anything to support the Bitcoin network, I am all for it, especially if they are legit folks trying to run legit Bitcoin mining operations and businesses. So I got at least 2 of those coming up in the next week or 2 with some really cool companies. And then I've got some other ones coming up as well with some other DeFi projects. Should be a lot of fun. Keep an eye out for those. I'll keep the Animal Sanctuary content coming too. My wife Kelly has been doing an amazing job posting amazing videos and behind the scenes Animal Sanctuary footage in the Animal Sanctuary channel on the Discord server. So if you aren't in the Discord server, go check out discord.gg/YaBonks. All right. It's in the description below. It's where I'm most easily accessible. I try to respond as fast as I can. A couple times a day, I try to check my messages. I always have so many, but try to get to everybody I can. My wife has been keeping everybody updated on the Animal Sanctuary stuff in the Discord server. Animal Sanctuary channels, where it's at. We've also got an animals channel for everybody else to post their animals and their lives, and it's super fun. Awesome place. Also, the food channel has been bumping lately. So we have some incredible chefs and food photographers in our community. Check out the food channel in the Discord server and also the health and fitness channel if you want to see shirtless pictures of me, if you're into that stuff. All right. I swear I'm going to be pivoting and pitching my OnlyFans channel here soon, which is a very wholesome channel, by the way. Dave, I said, Trista Olsen, congratulations, and thank you for supporting the Sanctuary. I agree. Thank you so much, Trista. Thank you, Croc, for supporting the Sanctuary, too. Thank you, everybody who has donated over the years. You guys are what help keep this thing alive and allow us to do the work that we need to do to take care of these animals. It's so much work that so a few of you have been privy to some big stuff that's coming with the Animal Sanctuary content. My wife has been recording her morning and evening work on the Sanctuary with a harness and a camera, like a GoPro type thing, out here on the Sanctuary, so you can see what it's like to live a day in the life of an Animal Sanctuary owner and caretaker. And it is some of like the funniest, most wholesome, enjoyable, like peaceful, just fun content. And then you also get to see like all the work that goes into it day in, day out, day in, day out. It never stops. And but it's like some of the most rewarding work, and you can kind of live through it in a first person point of view. And that's coming. A few of you have been given access to it that we trust, that aren't going to expose like the whole name of our rescue before we're ready to like do our grand revealing or whatever of all that. We've been trying to build up that YouTube channel and other content platforms, so that way when we do the reveal, there's actually content there for people to enjoy. And she's been doing an amazing job with that. I think maybe Elgato has seen some of those, and a few other of our big supporters. It's super cool stuff, you guys. You will really, really love it. I can't wait to do that reveal. It's going to be so much fun. And Trista giving us the thumbs up. You guys, this is all I got for you tonight. I'm going to stop before I talk myself into losing my voice. I've done that a few times before. I'm having so much fun out here right now. I love this. This is the best time of my week. So thank you everybody for joining us. I will catch you next time. Tune in next Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time, and I will be live again then with more giveaways, more animal sanctuary updates, more DeFi drama, and we can talk about what I'm invested in, where I'm making money, what we're doing to take care of the animals, and then we can make it rain on the community, have some fun. Also, if you want to enter into the giveaways early, go to discord.gg/YaBonks. I'm going to open up next week's giveaway channel a week early, like I did this past week. And for those who caught it and were paying attention, they got to get in early. And even if they weren't here tonight, they got to get their entries in. So keep an eye out on the new giveaways announcements channel in the Discord server, where I post announcements when I've opened up the giveaway channel, and people can start getting their entries in. And then they don't have to worry about it, like tuning in right at the right time if they can't. And it makes it easier for people on the other side of the world who are in, it's the middle of the night for them to get their entries in. So keep an eye out for the new giveaway channel coming up. I'll make an announcement in the giveaways announcements channel when it's open, and then get your entries in so we can do some big fun giveaways again next Friday. Thank you everybody for your donations, for your generosity, for the giveaways, for everything you guys do. Thank you for your time and attention and hanging out with me. I really, really appreciate it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can know when I'm going live and when I'm posting new videos. Check me out on Twitter at YaBonks Official. And most importantly, join us in the Discord community. We have the most fun there. Discord.gg/YaBonks. And I will see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Oh, and one last thing. I just saw this. I hope I didn't end the stream. If you can still hear me. Serenity says we are live on his channel right now. So everybody, when I end this live stream, go to Down Home Crypto with Serenity, and the party will keep going over there with my good friend Serenity Jim. He's a great guy. Go check it out. He's going to keep this party going. It's going to be a good time. He says he's streaming this ending right now. The party keeps rocking over there. And Serenity, love you, bro. I love all of you. Thank you so much. You're the best community ever. A guy that said sending everyone lots of love. I'm sending the love right back. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Go over to Serenity's channel. I'll see you there.